Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Cornbread Trucker here, coming at you from the Loves in Arkansas off of I-57. I'm just taking a little break here. I didn't need to do a 30-minute, but I was a little hungry, and they had a Bojangles, and I have not had that in a while, so I thought I would just stop and get some chicken strips. Hey, I wanted to kind of talk about, as you know, the coming into the winter, about safety, I guess. Yesterday, I was up in Michigan on 94 West, and a couple of trucks had lost control. It was snowing up there. The snow came on pretty fast, and the two trucks ended up going off the road. Well, there was kind of a ditch, and the one truck rode, and that driver did not survive. And you know, we're all out here to make money, and you know, we're constantly battling our clock, and you know, we want to get to where we can get the load delivered on time, or try and get it there so we can get a 10-hour reset, maybe start off the next day with fresh hours, or there's a lot of reasons for it. But you know, we just need to remember to you know, road conditions can change quick, and we just need to slow down. And you know, accidents happen even at slow speeds, but your chances are greatly reduced, and your chances for survival is much higher. So you know, I always feel bad when accidents like that happen and we lose a driver. You know, that's a father or mother, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister. You know, somebody is losing a loved one. And you know, a lot of drivers, that one of them was an Amazon, and a lot of people blamed it on the Amazon, who, as they were driving the other direction, had no clue what was going on. And it wasn't even the Amazon driver that was killed, but they, you know, and they, you know, talking about Amazon and how they're always driving fast and their loads are light and so forth. And but you know, a driver lost his life, and that's the thing. And so just a quick reminder to, you know, think about it in this, as we continue to go in this winter, which I've seen more snow this year than I did this time last winter. I think we're in for a hard winter. But you know, let's stay safe, slow down. I'm guilty of it. You know, I will push from time to time too. So we just need to slow down and just try and you know, get through it in the same condition that we went into it, and be safe. So again, my thoughts are with that driver and his family. And now I am on my way down to Texas, deliver this load. It's a 4-drop. It's supposed to be 3, but I was kind of forewarned when I picked it up at this shipper in Harvey, Illinois, to keep an eye on the on that sometimes they'll add additional stops, or they'll remove stops, and they did add an additional stop. So still waiting for sales to get that all updated, and get the revenue portion squared away on that. Not interested in doing an extra drop for, especially a tarp to load, for free. I don't like these multiple drop ones. I don't like coming in on a drop and hook with flatbed. A lot of times, to me, so far, it seems to be more work. If I've got tarp strapped to the trailer, I've got to pull the trailer, the tarps off, put them on the, either put them away, put them on the catwalk, find my trailer, possibly move them back up onto that trailer, and then this particular load, it was covered in plastic. It was dark. So I don't even know what stops or what on this yet. So it was took 2 tarps to cover it. So I'm going to start at one end and see if I can't find that first stops. I think I have an idea on the first drop, so we'll kind of go from there. But not really happy about it. But you know, that's just part of this business. And then, you know, I also realize we're going into just even more so for flatbed. We're just going in that slow time of season when construction slows down. We do a lot of a lot of stuff for construction. So, you know, I'm don't want to be too picky. You know, I'm here to make a living. And that being said, I mean, you know, sometimes it's not worth these drops, but that is just kind of part of the business. So, but I'm still grateful every day to be out here working, having my own truck. Going to be probably ordering one in April. Still up in the air. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay with the Peterbilt. I know PACCAR has their issues, Freightliner has their issues, but you know, the ride is just so nice. I do wish it had a bigger space for a fridge. I don't like the small fridge, but all in all, the interior is nice. I don't want to wake up every day and just see the cheap interior and stuff in a Freightliner. It would just bother me. You spend that kind of money. We live in this truck. I like my home to be nice, and you know, I want my truck because this is my home. This is my office and my home. So, you know, I like to keep it clean and organized. Right now, I'm in a little situation. My inverter is out. When I get back to Springfield later in the month, it's going into the shop, get that taken care of. So I don't have access to my vacuum. So, you know, when I have time, I've just got to kind of sweep things out. But it's not in the condition that it would normally be in right now. So I'm anxious to get that taken care of. Don't have a microwave, so I'm actually spending more money on food than I care to. But it's just short term, and that's just things that come with the business. I did get it in the assessment bay in Salt Lake City, and she ended up taking the inverter out, and the parts department checked it out. The inverter's good, batteries are good. I just put new batteries in, but I was kind of having a little trouble with it before I replaced the batteries, and I thought it was probably more of a battery issue. But it appears that the wiring harness, and I didn't have the time. I just had a little time in the yard, and I thought I'd have her check it out. I was hoping maybe it could be a quick fix, and so they'll have to. I'm sure it's in the harness, but they'll go through it there, and then of course I got to get my DPF and the filters cleaned and go through that process. Coming up on 300,000 on this one, which, you know, is primarily a solo truck. I've done, of course, training in it, but it's coming up on that, so we're gonna get that taken care of, and we'll get another truck ordered in April. And I'm probably gonna just stick with the Peterbilt. So then that, I mean, things are good. Freight could be better. Money situation could be a little better, but it is that time of year, and I really coming into the flatbed industry this time of year. But I do, you know, I put money back, and I put money back for hard times, because I knew there would be hard times ahead, and so I can get through the winter just fine, even if the revenue isn't quite what I want. You know, I can get through, and then we'll pick it back up in spring and summertime. Continuing the work on getting better at securing and tarping my loads. I did have a issue with that suicide load, them suicide coils. I did end up getting a tear in my tarp, and I got it patched, but it was really a rookie mistake on my part. Shouldn't have happened. So, but I'm gonna get off here. We're at the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. And you know, if you're new to trucking, have any questions, new to the flatbed, or you know, thinking about coming to flatbed, feel free to ask questions. I'm still very new at flatbed, but I will answer your questions. I will kind of talk about the transition, you know, if you have questions along lines as far as that goes. So, and that, you guys take it easy. Have a good one.